don't know. I don't know. I got the goddamn the exhaust.
Alright,
Here we go. Alright, guys. What's the channel name? Alright, guys. Welcome to YHE TV, and I'm here with my boy 5.2 Finley, right, and his Shelby. All right. So we're here to talk to you guys about our 5 most liked things about our cars, and I'm gonna let Finley take it off with the first one.
I gotta go first.
Yeah, you're the guest of honor, my guy.
All right. First one that I like about my car, I say not even in particular order. I would say the exhaust note.
The exhaust note.
Everybody knows the 350s, the Voodoo engine.
Okay.
That note stock with stock headers, stock catback is just a signature sound.
And do you have a stock exhaust?
No, I don't. I actually have American Racing catless headers paired with the stock catback, which is great. But here in a little bit, I was thinking about getting a set of Corsas, or Borla Attacks. I'm not sure yet, but I'm leaning more towards Corsa.
Shameless plug. Who are you buying it from?
Oh yeah, you know, Lethal Performance. Support your boy. Hit your boy up at Darren at lethalperformance.com.
Yes, sir.
If y'all have any Mustang related questions or want to know if any parts in stock, just let me know. I got you. Whatever you want, I can get it. Yeah, that's number one.
Good. Got a boy, Finley. For me, I think one of my favorite things about my car currently has to be my airlift performance. Yes. I love the fact the car is bagged. Just being able to, you know, see, when you live this lifestyle, you know, when you live this lifestyle, it's always a good day. It's always a good day. I got bagged, what, like 3-4 years ago, and I haven't had too many issues with it. I've had 1 or 2, but other than that, they've held up pretty well. The car's been in an accident, matter of fact, and they still held up. So I think for me, that's a big one. Philly, number 2?
Alright. Number 2 for me would be the Recaros. The Recaro seats in this, when I say it hugs you, it hugs you.
Should we get a close up?
Sure. Alright,
hold up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, the Recaros, when I say they hug you, they hug you. You aren't moving. I take turns at 70, 80 on the highway, on the on-ramp, off-ramp, and those things do not let you move at all. They're very comfortable, and me personally, I can attest, they're really good for long drives. I used to have family that used to live in Virginia. As you know, we're in South Florida. 14, 16-hour drive. I never had any issues.
Now, those Recaros come stock with the car?
Yeah, it came stock with the car. It depends on what package you got with the car. I know some of the base model GT350s have the stock leather seats, but then you had the option to add on the Recaros, and luckily this one came with Recaros, and I'm so happy for it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Love it.
For my number 2, I'm definitely gonna go with my wheels. They were a pricey little setup, and it's not your most routine setup. Most people get all 4 wheels the same. I decided to go with 2 different in the front, you know. 2 different in the front. I decided to go with 2 different brands. There we go. That's the great. That's the there. Mixed match wheels.
Okay.
So I'm BC4s in the front. Well, B-locks in the back. Do I have the power that needs B-locks? No. But that's, you know, besides the point. Shout out to Alex at Rod Speed. He got me a good deal on both wheels, matter of fact. He saved me a pretty little penny. So if you guys need anything wheels, around those lines, wheel suspension, stuff like that, go hit up Rod Speed in Miami, Florida. But yeah, my number 2, definitely wheels.
Yeah.
Billy, number 3.
Number three. I'd have to do like a double whammy, kind of include 2, transmission and clutch.
Transmission and clutch.
Transmission and clutch. Stock transmission.
Okay.
Tremec 3160.
Okay.
Stock clutch in there.
Okay.
And it is by far the best transmission drivetrain I've ever had.
I will say I've ridden in your car, and it's very, very smooth.
So smooth.
Very smooth. Nothing like this. It's very smooth. So like butter.
Yeah.
Butter.
So smooth. You know, driving all the way up to 8250, I don't have, you know, lockout issues. I know a lot of boosted 350s have those, but the stock clutch is light. I prefer light clutches. I know some people have heavy ass clutches. You gotta sink your whole body weight into it.
Yeah.
But
your left foot is mad strong for no reason.
No, I swapped out the stock clutch assist spring for the Steeda. I believe it was 35-pound Steeda clutch assist spring.
Okay.
Got rid of the stock one. The stock one kind of felt a little weird, but after I swapped that out, it was perfect. The shifts are crisp, all the way up to 8250. No lockouts, nothing like that. No chatter, nothing like. It's literally perfect. Shifts like butter. And I also paired up with the transmission, the MGW Gen 2 shifter, and then I also got it with the weighted cylinder shape knob from racing, the Chico.
Okay.
Which love those. Everything. It's perfect. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's absolutely.
That's a solid number 3.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, on that, I think I'm a piggyback.
Okay.
I'm a piggyback.
Okay.
I think my number 3 is gonna be my transmission and my clutch. In the past years, my clutch was very funky, right? So I ended up going to a McLeod twin disc, right? That was great, worked for me. I solved a lot of problems with the lockout in third, which we all know that this MT82 has. And then a couple years later, I blew third. No, I blew fifth and was getting locked out of third pretty much every shift. Yes, it was bad. Everybody was flying on the highway, and I'm still, you know, I had to go from 4th to 6th gear. That's the only way I was getting around.
I felt bad leaving you.
Yeah. They all left me. All my friends left me.
Looking in the rearview mirror, where Caleb? It's 6.
I'm gonna show up 15 minutes later. 15 minutes later. It's a damn shame. But yeah, so I ended up getting a built transmission, stage 2. It's not built by Ben Calamer. I can't remember the shop's name right now. When I do remember it, I'll put a plug in so you guys can go look at their work. But they built my transmission, took it out the car. Vinny took it out the car. Great guy, Carbon S550, does all my mechanical work. Solid mechanic. They built it, and the transmission now holds, I think it's 650 wheel, which is a big jump from the stock MT82. The stock MT82 holds like 400 wheel safely, which is bullshit because demonetized already. But it holds like 430 around there because fully NA you can make easily 430, which is what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm gonna piggyback. Number 3, definitely transmission and clutch. All right, so number 4, Finley.
Number 4, for me, it will probably be the wheels. Their set of Project 6GR 10-spoke in brushed aluminum. It's one of their custom finishes that they offer. Picked them up as a sponsor. Shout out to Project 6GR. Great wheels. I believe the guy that I talked to that handled with everything was Eric. So shout out to Eric at Project 6GR. He handled everything good. Gave me a quote. Got me my wheels. Everything smooth, fast, quick, hurry. And I've had no issues with these wheels whatsoever. They're beautiful. It's a nice contrast against the ruby red and the paint and the black stripes and the hood. So it's a really nice contrast, running 20 by 10 in the front and 20 by 11 and a half in the rear. Got it wrapped around 305, 30, 20 Michelin PS4s. And then in the rear I'm running 315, 30, 20 PS4s as well. So, but yeah, it's the wheels spot on. I love them. It's good contrast. Love the colorway. and might be picking up a set of their 2-piece wheels that they just announced here soon. They're doing a little pilot run, so I'm gonna talk to Eric, see what my guys say over at Project 6GR, give me a set, and you guys might see me with some 2-piece wheels here in a little bit. So,
right. You guys heard it first, Philly might be getting a new set of wheels.
Yeah.
New set of wheels. New set of brand new Jimmy Choo shoes. Number 4. What I said I was going for? What I said? I forgot. Oh! Definitely, I don't even know if they can see it on the camera. Number 4, I'm gonna say my carbon fiber cowl hood. I got it from, I got this thing 5 years ago, so. Huh? No, it wasn't Anderson Composites. True Fiber, yes. I got this hood from truefiber.com. The hood's fully carbon. It looks absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, I will get a close-up. All right, so I got the hood from truefiber.com. I did have a few problems with their clear coating. So as you can see, I had to re-clear it a couple times and it's still a little funky around the edges. But yeah, the hood itself is absolutely beautiful. You can't exactly see the carbon at all times. 9 times out of 10 it just looks black, but when you're up close and personal with it, it hits a different type of way. So that's my number 4. Number 5.
All right, number 5, it will probably be something new. It's probably the motor. Everybody knows the 5.2s. I already mentioned them, my number 1, the exhaust note. But me personally, everybody knows these Gen 1 Voodoos. They have oil consumption issues. Cylinder 8 got me. Cylinder 8 got me. I was just driving normally, going 30 miles an hour, damn. Poof. Cylinder number 8 misfire. Started spewing a bunch of oil at the back end and everything like that. So my guys over at Infinite Performance, shout out to them, and RPG, they sent me out a level 2 Voodoo? Yeah, level 2 Voodoo built motor. Got oil pump gears and crank sprocket from Boundary. I got a whole timing chain assembly for Lamar, secondary tensioner, Manley I-beams, J&E pistons, everything, pretty much the works. I think the only thing that I didn't get on this motor was sleeves, which I'm fine with no having sleeves. I'm fine. Later on, I might throw a Vortec on it or a Whipple, leaning more towards Vortec. But the motor is probably my top. Probably is my top. I know we went back. We went back and forth and back and forth. But I think my motor, even though I'm still breaking it in now, just knowing that my motor is good and can handle up to 1,400 horsepower, what RPG said, it's perfectly fine. I can throw whatever boost I want at it. Really looking forward to working with Vortec, getting their whole system together. I'm aiming for 1,000 horsepower to the wheels.
1,001. We have to break 1,000. So 1,001 wheel horsepower.
1,001. But I'm very happy with the build. Again, shout out to Infinite Performance down in Hialeah, and shout out to RPG for building this great motor. Love it. Drives fine. Everything sounds good. Still breaking it in, so we're going to be changing out the oil here soon, finishing the braking procedure. But I love it so far. Love it. 10 out of 10. That's probably my favorite part of the car is the motor.
Being able to hold 1,400 wheel horsepower is absolutely magnificent.
Not there yet. Not there yet.
But still, being able to hold that and not having to worry about your motor blowing is crazy. Crazy. I mean, the motor is crazy, but that's crazy too. Disrespectful. Interrupted. But yeah, so that's number 5?
Yeah, that's my number 5.
That's number 5?
That's my number 5.
All right. Number 5 for me going to be the wrap. The wrap was made and designed by Corsa Auto Design. Vaughn Wraps installed the wrap, and it is a fully custom one-of-one Joker wrap. Okay, my favorite color is purple, so I made sure that 90% of the wrap was purple. I don't like the color green. He came through. There's a little bit of green on it, but I appreciate it because the contrast of the purple and the green, a little bit of red for the Joker smile, it really stands out.
Yeah, y'all killed it with that wrap.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for anything better. This is it's an eye catcher. Everywhere I go, somebody wants to see. Somebody asks me about the wrap, how much it costs, is it paint? Like it's 10 out of 10. One of my favorite things. Matter of fact, it's my favorite thing on this car, hands down. Favorite thing on the car. It's my number 5, but it's my number 1. So I'm Childish 5.0. This is YHE TV, and I'm accompanied by
5.2 Finley. I'll follow your boy.
We call him Grandpa 5.2.
All right, man. All
we
right.
love him.
All
And like, subscribe, comment, be as mean as possible. I love mean comments. So therefore, we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you for watching the video.